The United States Senate teeters on full-scale revolt against Donald Trump, and the hour of judgment rapidly approaches. Can Donald Trump, even as a lame duck, survive this test? Or will this quack attack be his Waterloo? Stay tuned, folks, and I promise I will refrain from more duck jokes. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. Few presidents enter a lame duck phase so early in their second term, but Donald Trump is not a normal president. And yes, after his shocking win just 1 year ago, Trump has managed to spend all his political capital and then some. Tariffs have eroded his authority on the economy. His handling of Gaza, Ukraine, and the bombing of boats off the coast of Venezuela have ruined any chance of effective foreign policy. And of course, the Epstein files creep ever closer to the light. In fact, the scandal is costing him some major allies.
This morning, President Trump in an escalating feud with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, for years one of his most ardent supporters. At the center of their fight, the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, and the push by a bipartisan group of lawmakers, including Greene, to get more information released about his crimes. This weekend, President Trump writing, Marjorie Traitor Greene is a disgrace to our great Republican Party. Part of a series of posts about Greene, including this one, in which he said he was withdrawing his support and endorsement of the Georgia Congresswoman.
Oh, it gets worse, so stay tuned. The defection of Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House over the Epstein files is a major development and signals that Trump is weakened. Her stance on the Epstein issue also reveals that something major is brewing in the Congress, as Republican Thomas Massie predicts that when the Epstein discharge petition finally gets a vote tomorrow, as many as 100 Republican congresspeople will vote for it. That is, for anyone keeping track, what we call a veto-proof majority. Keep that in mind. The fate of the Epstein files still remains unclear, however, in the Senate. Commenting yesterday, Senator John Barrasso of Wyoming had this to say.
If the Epstein measure passes the House, will it get a vote in the Senate?
It'll come to the Senate. We'll take a look at it. If it passes the House, we'll see what it says. And we all want accountability and transparency. But to me, this is not about truth. It's not about justice. This is about an attempt by the Democrats to make President Trump a lame duck president. And I'm not going to aid and abet them in their efforts to do that.
But you don't commit to a vote, Senator? You don't commit to holding a vote if the Epstein measure passes in the House? Just very quickly. We're almost out of time.
Well, But what I've said and what Senate Leader Thune has said is we'll look at it, we'll look at what's come over. I don't even know that it's going to pass the House. The Senate will make a decision, we'll have a discussion about it and make a decision from there.
Does he seem scared to you two? To me, he has the demeanor of a toddler in the face of an axe murderer, shaking in his Oxfords. And it's not hard to imagine why. Senator Barrasso is trying to downplay the Epstein vote in the Senate, but if the petition passes the House with major numbers, such as a veto-proof majority, Senate Republicans will be under enormous pressure to pass the act as well. That wisdom is what prompted an MSNBC, MS Now panel to issue a harsh warning. Speaking earlier, pundits Eugene Daniels and Jonathan Capehart, two men I deeply admire who are brilliant in their field, issued this ominous warning to all the Epstein naysayers. This will not go the way you think.
Where we read your viewer comments and questions. Our first question comes from JC on Blue Sky.
JC?
Yes,
excuse me, sir.
I'm texting during the show.
Who asks, I enjoy watching the show because of the obvious camaraderie and friendly banter, but what is one subject where you all disagree on?
Me and Jackie is close sometimes, and me and Jonathan, tactics. I think political tactics we disagree on sometimes.
Yeah.
Eugene didn't want me to wear this coat this morning. Please, give us your feedback.
Wait, you didn't consult me because I would have been on Team Eugene on that one.
But that bunny sweater I never want to see again.
No, the bunny sweater, but I'm Team Jackie on the bunny sweater.
Yeah.
The bunny sweater worked.
He's like in the middle of us.
Our next question comes from Blue Sky. I didn't think we were going to have another. Any vote to release the Epstein files will be vetoed by Trump, then sent back to the House and Senate, where it will require a two-thirds majority to override the veto in both chambers. Isn't it folly to think that these will ever be released? No way will two-thirds of them vote to override his veto. We don't know yet. We are going to find out. We will get the first indication on Tuesday when the House votes. As Congressman Massie says, he's expecting 100. He's hoping for a veto-proof majority. And if that happens, Ooh,
If there's any situation where that could happen,
This is the one.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. So keep your comments and questions coming, although not today, over the week.
And there it is. As easy as it would be to dismiss the Epstein files, even Senate Republicans know how to read a room. And they know that if they try and deflect for Trump on this issue, they could face a blowout in next year's midterms. Covering for a sexual predator, one who targets the underage, is still a bridge too far, even in the cult of MAGA. So I ask you again, dear viewers, what did the president do and when did he do it? That scintillating question is what is finally turning the tide against Donald Lame Duck. And like Watergate, it feels like the United States is facing a moment of reckoning. Count on us here at Occupy Democrats to keep you up to date on this and all other breaking stories in American politics. I'm David Reddish.